Hey, what's up there, YouTube? How you doing out there? What's new? Uh, I just did a live stream on my other channel. For some reason, like it was like 20 minutes long. I was trying to make up for shortchanging on the live stream the other day. I had one that was like 6 minutes long, and I was on my way into work. I had to run into work, and I did 2 days in a row. I ran out of time. And so anyway, I wanted to do a nice long live stream. I got a bunch of people on there talking and stuff. The problem is somehow, some way, the way I set it up, I only got like the highlights of it. I must have hit something on there. Hopefully, the rest of the video I can go back and look at it. I was just watching it, and it took about 6, 7 minutes of it, and it was like a 20-minute long thing. Anyway, you can go check it out. It's on my Josie Wales channel. Hey, how you doing? Happy Memorial Day weekend. Actually, I guess tomorrow is really Memorial Day, Monday, and of course I got to work. It's the holiday. Hang on one second. Some rocket fuel going here. How you doing? I got a couple people on there. I just wanted to hop on here and do a live stream now that I got a little bit of time. I might want to turn the car off too, and maybe turn the accessories. Yeah, wait a minute. There you go. Yeah, I was just doing a live stream on my other channel. I don't know if anybody's on here from that. I was talking about how bird flu all of a sudden's the big deal, and how they're going to go and kill off all these birds and everything. I'm saying, you know what? If it's spreading like that, I'm not seeing any dead birds lying around, anywhere. I think it's bullshit. I mean, yeah, there's probably bird flu, but again, they're overreacting, and they're just gonna wipe out our food supply. Now it's not only in the birds, it's in the cattle as well, they're saying. I mean, and then I just heard today too, a news report how a family, I guess they went hunting and they shot a black bear and they ate it, and now they got some kind of parasite in their brain, a worm, which is awful ironic because they just had a story about 3 weeks ago, if that, where a presidential candidate, Robert Kennedy, has some kind of worm they found in his brain on a MRI thing or whatever, brain scan. Evidently, it's been in there. It's dead. Uh, I'm getting tired of all the fear they're pushing. And I ain't listening to it. I don't think anybody should. And I said on my other live stream, I don't mean to bum people out because I'm always on here and talking about all this crap that's going on, but I do it because I really believe that some people are still kind of living in a bubble. Like they don't want to know about it. They're afraid to, hear anything about it, or just motoring along like life's going to go on the same every day. And I guess in a way, that's a good way to live up to a point. But it's a lot safer to have at least an idea what the hell's coming down the road, because I really think there's a lot of people that are still unprepared for what's about to come. And it's going to be fucked up. It's going to be real fucked up. And I don't think we're more than another month out before literally you'll be going into stores and they're going to almost have nothing in there. And there'll be a point when literally you're going to be fighting over the last can of beans on the shelf at the store, probably. Unless you're already prepped, and most people have something put aside at least. But here's the kicker. The government at any time, according to the law that Obama set up when he was in office, they can send FEMA and I guess military in to confiscate your supplies if they deem that it's an emergency and other people as well need help, and you happen to be sitting on a huge stockpile. They'll come in and try to take it from you. Now, I'm sure a lot of people fight them to the death, but first off, they don't have a right to do that. That's your shit. And Yeah, I think I would be willing to fight to the death over that. That's bullshit. Because they take your shit, and you're going to starve anyway. And it ain't bad enough that there's going to be roving bands of people that didn't prep, that just they prepped themselves with ammo and guns so they can go and steal other people's shit when it gets bad out there, and it will get bad. And I wish this was all just freaking, you know, what do you call it, like a bad movie or something. We are stuck in a bad movie, but I think we're going to see things we never thought we would see in our lifetime here in America and around the world too. There's a lot of shit going on everywhere. Anyway, I got off the point where I wanted to talk about something different other than the bird flu, and I got right back into it on that because one of the things was the other day they were supposed to have the WHO was supposed to have a treaty. Not Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend. Who now the World Health Organization, they had this big document drawn up or a treaty, whatever they were calling it, that everybody was going to sign on to, and actually a lot of countries were hesitant. Not a lot, a few of them. I think Japan wanted nothing to do with it. And if you go back to when COVID happened back in 2022, was going on in the middle of COVID. I think it was July of 2022 that a prime minister over there in Japan got assassinated. And strangely enough, it was some lone wolf crazy out there that made a gun out of a block of wood and whatever the hell else he could come up with. Anyway, he killed this guy, and it was ironic because the guy was standing up against the World Economic Forum or the World Health Organization. He was saying no to the medical tyranny that they're trying to push on everybody so the pharmaceutical company can make billions of dollars, you know. And he said no, so he ended up dead. And that's what I think the deal is. It wasn't just so wacko. They'd like you to believe that, all these guys that are getting hit and assassinated, it's just a lone wolf. No, it was an MK Ultra special. Some Manchurian candidate that, CIA or somebody, brainwashed, most likely. Anyway, I was talking about bird flu and I'm way off the yeah, so that's the new thing we're supposed to be fearing right now. And I don't know about you, but I didn't even give a shit first time around with the COVID thing. I never sweated that at all. I mean, I even had it supposedly. I got one of them store bought things because I couldn't go back to work until I did that because I was sick one day. Whatever, I'm still here, and so is a million other people. And I never took that thing, I didn't even want to do the test, to be honest with you. But here's the deal. Here's the thing that cracks me the hell up, is they wanted to tell you how you were killing grandma and all this other shit. No, we weren't killing grandma. People like, what's his name? Cuomo. They were killing grandma, and Governor Wolf of Pennsylvania and Whitmer. They were putting fucking COVID patients in with the elderly, so they can get the death rate up. Yeah, that's what I think. It was all about numbers. It was a big game in the beginning for these assholes. And Gavin Newsom and all them other clowns, you weren't even allowed to go out on the beach out in California. Guess what? Sunlight and salt water kill viruses, all right? Why in the fuck weren't you allowed out on the beach? Somebody want to, let me know what the deal was? Because you might be in close proximity. Get the fuck out of here with that. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And they're going to try to do it again. I'm betting it's going to be the bird flu, but they're trying to find a million different reasons to lock us down. I'm afraid to leave all these lights on there unless I turn the car back on. Then want the battery to go dead. I've done that before. That's not fun. Anyway, the bird flu. like I said, I don't see any dead birds lying around except for the ones that they're killing in the farmers, on his land. They're slaughtering millions of birds. That's food. You can starve to death too. You know, what's it matter which way you die at that rate? You're going to die quicker probably in the long run. Better chance of you starving to death after they kill off all our food and get rid of it than you might catch a cold or a flu from an animal. Look, I've been here for 60 years on this planet, and other people have been here even a lot longer. Maybe not a lot longer, but and realize, you got to go on with your life. Why the fuck should we be living in fear? And I ain't gonna play their game this time around. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna hop off of here because number one, I'm gonna barely be able to see pretty soon. It's getting dark. And go inside, maybe do another live stream. And you guys, if I don't see you on the other live stream inside later, have a great Memorial Day weekend, and keep safe. And thanks for stopping by. Hit me with a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. See you guys later. Have a good one.